Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Max here. Welcome back to another Fortnite video. Today I'm gonna be telling you about pretty much everything that made it back into Fortnite. Sorry if I do miss some things out, however this is basically the main changes and there's a lot of them. I'm super excited for this season and I can't wait to get on and play. Obviously you might be seeing gameplay from this season in the background already, but that's because, you know, time travel. But anyway, let's get into the changes in mobility first of all. Now, we've got shockwaves back, bounce pads back, and also boogie bombs, and honestly I can't be more excited about these changes. These three items are the ones I felt should have made it back into the game and should have never made it out of the game, to be honest. I mean, the boogie bomb was in for about like 9 or 10 seasons or so. But anyways, moving on from that, I know you guys are very excited and you want to hear the rest. First of all, let me talk about the battle pass, and let me just say it's amazing this season. So if you are planning on buying it, make sure you do use the code MAXGAMER7. I would really appreciate it. And if you do have Instagram, send me a video of you guys using the code and buying something with it and I'll shout you out. The link to my Instagram will be in the description. Now, the battle pass actually features a lot of Marvel characters such as Iron Man, Wolverine, the Groot, and Thor himself. Now, apparently all of these characters have unique abilities in game and you can use those on henchmen, which is just super cool and I can't wait to do that. But anyways, let's get into arguably one of the main things and main changes of this season, which is the new fishing system. Now, you can basically get the gold or the pro fishing rod is what it's actually called officially, but you can catch so many fish now. They come in different colors and a lot of them actually have different special effects, which just makes the game that extra bit more fun. The fish you catch actually come in different sizes as well, and it tells you what the size of your fish is, and then it compares you against your friends, and you can basically challenge them and, you know, see who comes first in that fishing sort of area. We have things like the jellyfish, the Midas flopper, the hop flopper, the spicy fish, the vendetta flopper, as well as that we do have the thermal fish and the shield fish. All of them have their different abilities. So say for example the thermal fish, if you eat it you get like a 30-second sort of thermal vision, and you can pretty much see people all across the map. By that I mean, you know, obviously just around you, because that would be ridiculous otherwise. The Midas flopper is actually pretty rare, and what it does is it turns your weapons into gold weapons. Every single weapon in your invent turns into gold once you do eat this flopper. The jellyfish you can actually squeeze to splash nearby players and instantly apply health and shields to them. And when you do eat the hop flopper, it makes you jump like crazy and you get low gravity basically, which is, you know, that hop rock effect kind of. The spicy fish makes you run. It's basically like a chili, but it does give you health as well, I'm pretty sure. And the vendetta flopper is basically a flare gun. It marks a nearby enemy when you do eat it. Now, this is big. Like, this is big for comp, this is big for casuals, and I can't be more excited. Healing is something that's actually been very limited in the past seasons, and it wasn't great, let me just tell you that. This season, however, we've got a bunch of heals with these fish, and they all have different side effects, which the variety actually makes it so much better. The normal flopper is no longer the only fish that you're going to be catching all the time pretty much, and do hop into game and see what this is all about. Now let's talk about some of the weapons that have been brought back. We've brought back the silenced SMG, the epic and gold revolvers, the porta forts for some weird reason. Then we've got the bandage bazooka, the pump shotgun. Oh boy, has this been missed. And it actually comes back in all the rarities as well. As well as that, we've got some new traps. I've seen the fire trap so far, and that's about it, to be honest. But there could be more, so don't quote me on this. As well as that, we've got the scoped AR into the game. It's kind of a reskin and it sounds different, and this is quite big, to be honest. I have missed the scope AR, and it's one of them weapons that you do forget it existed at one point, but when you do get it back, it's really good, and you know, it's something that you can have fun with. As well as that, we've got the LMG and the combat shotgun. Now, this has been nerfed pretty heavy, 50 damage on a body shot, which in my opinion is more fair, because the gun itself was super strong before. People are saying that the pump is still the meta, and even the charged shotgun could actually beat the combat if you do play it right. and the charge is still here, as I said. The TAC SMG is also back, but it's also not as strong. The fire rate has been hindered a lot on it. Another thing that's been added is the energy rifle. It's quite a futuristic type of gun, and I think that it kind of reminds me of an AK and a infantry rifle crossover. But also we do have new mythics. There's one at Pleasant, and basically from what I know you can use it, and then there's a 20-second limit on it, and then you can use it again. Now there's a lot of different abilities, so I can't tell you exactly where you can get these sort of mythics and what the abilities are, because you know I haven't even heard of them first of all. But this is just something for you to keep in mind. Now the season should be ending around November the 30th, which is very promising because it doesn't actually give us too long. It gives us September, October and November, which is 3 months, which is something that, you know, Fortnite should keep its promises on. This season was actually pretty goddamn short. It was only it was just under 3 months, to be honest. It was something like 2 months and 2 weeks. So this was the perfect length, and I feel like because this new season is so action-packed that the 30th of November is a perfect deadline. And just before we move on to my thoughts on this season, I just want to say that in terms of the vaults, we do have the normal SMG vaulted, as well as the rapid fire SMG rather, sorry, and the launch pads, which is a big question mark. People haven't liked when, you know, launch pads have been vaulted in the past, so I don't know whether, you know, Epic is listening to us on that one. However, so many positive changes can't exactly bring this one down, you know, completely. Now this season reminds me a lot of season 10 because there was a lot of content in that season. However, it has no mechs this time and there's not an overload of POIs. That is basically perfect because season 10 me and my friends actually really enjoyed. I feel like it didn't get the credit it deserved. There was still a bunch of content and you could have used a variety of different guns. However, mechs and that overload of POIs just killed it for a lot of you. And me, to be honest. However, that's in the past now and we've pretty much got a mad season for both casuals and pros. I could not be more excited, and this season has, you know, actually not been super promising in the past. People looked at it like, you know, it was whatever. However, now I can see that this is actually might be one of the best seasons ever introduced into Fortnite. But anyways, that's about all for the changes. There's also some fighter jets which I hadn't really covered, but I don't know what that's all about. We're still kind of, you know, just going around the map and discovering things for now. But anyways, that about wraps it up. Make sure you do leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed, and subscribe with noties on to never miss another upload from your boy ever again. And before you guys do go, make sure you guys are using the code MaxGamer7 in the Fortnite item store before buying an emote, a skin, an emoticon or anything of that sort to support the channel. But do bear in mind that the code does reset every 14 days. But with that being said, the video comes to an end and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.